Hello everyone and welcome back to the chassis variant series. I'm myself, Critical Rocket, and we're continuing with the Cougar. This is the D configuration. Now this is kind of a jack of all trades type, as in it has energy, ballistic, and a couple of missiles hardpoints, and there's such comes with a single ER large and ultra AC10 and 2 SRM4s. The idea in this one is basically it engages with the large lasers, closes in the distance with the UAC 10, and then finishes off a weakened opponent with the SRM4s. That's the theory behind it, and it tends to work quite well in that regard. The D version is, I have to admit, it's pretty fun. Although it's hot, which is an issue that's shared by a lot of clan lights anyway, is that they come with a lot of weaponry, but in MechWarrior Online they generally tend to overheat quite quickly when you get into the thick of it firing pretty much multiple weapons, so you have to make sure that you're not too far out of position before you re-engage, or you have to back off for heat reasons. I do find that with this mech. Obviously, you could do with a bit more ammunition for the UAC 10, and the SRM4s are they're pretty good. Essentially, what you end up with is a nice mix of hardpoints that spread across, but the ballistics and the energy are in the arms, while the missile hardpoints are in the sight also. So at least, if you do lose your arms, you've got some weaponry to fight back with. And I think it works best with the SRM4s. Probably some kind of workaround. If I was going to customize this, just going off on one here, I would probably drop the UAC to replace the ER large with a PPC instead, and then have something like an LB5 or an LB2. So you could fire more rapidly with your range weapons, and anything gets too close you can then start firing with the SRM4s and the PPC and the LV2 all complementing one another. So I just feel like there just isn't enough ammunition in UACs for the clan side of things to really make it worthwhile. But I would say that I don't mind this. The D version is quite fun, and this round was on Rubelite, which I know some people are quite fed up of already. It's not a bad map though. It's alright. It's quite fun. You can end up in some horrendously one-sided matches depending on where teams decide to walk, but yeah, that's obviously a fault of the team, not the actual map itself. And this one I did alright. I think I didn't do as much damage as the C round, but I think I had a better performance. I think the team had a bit more of a fight going on. That. Moving that out of the way there. So yeah, it was an enjoyable match, and it's not like the adder. I didn't get the glorious domination sub-series because I didn't win all of them. I wanted to, I really did, because I do like the Cougar quite a lot. I think it's a fun mech to run, and if you haven't tried out the Cougars, I would definitely have a look-see, because the Prime's quite fun, and it's basically the adder but with a bit more armor and weaponry, or at least it feels like it should have a bit more armor. It doesn't necessarily actually feel like it lives longer. It seems to die a lot quicker. It looks very cool as well. The Cougar always looked like a really, really awesome looking mech back, even when it was first introduced. Oh, there's the mistake I made. Yeah, I tried to run around the edge there and walked off the edge, fell down a level. But I suddenly realised I can't stick around here and fight side by side with that king crab. Probably should have in the long run. Probably could have supported him a bit more. But yeah, it was good. This is the problem with the clan mechs for the chassis series. There's just not much history to talk about. So you gotta ramble. You gotta ramble to fill out the videos, guys and gals. It's tough. I know it's fucking first world problems that I've got here with this one. Would I recommend the D? Yeah. It's if you haven't picked it up or you didn't get a pack, it's fun. The missiles obviously can work quite well. You can always go for ladies' favourite generally. You can always take the ATMs if you want instead of those SRM missile hardpoints, or drop them entirely and just go for something big and nasty for your energy and ballistics. Unfortunately, there's no real advantages to the omnipods, but the side torso omnipods, on the other hand, could be switched out on any other Cougar to give you some missiles, which isn't a bad thing. So I'd pick up the D side torsos at least if you wanted to customise some of your builds that way. See, there's the damage potential, and you know, when you find a mech that's at a position like that, and you can creep up on them, that's where the Cougar really shines. Because of its weapons payload, it can do a lot of damage very quickly. A surprising amount of damage very quickly for a light mech. There's my kill! Woo! I took down a clan heavy. Woo! I was at that point in the match. I was full of hope and pride in my achievement. I thought, yes, maybe we can win it. And they was like, oh no, wait a minute, we're not winning this. It's not going to end that well. Despite the fact that I think this guy goes down as well. Someone else drops him and was like, oh right, yeah, 2 kills in a row. We're going to win this, guys. And no, it's not happening. Not going that way. But I'll leave you with the rest of the round because there's not much left of it now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Critical damage. Center torso critical damage.